Hey, it's Charlie here, the founder and CEO of Trade Growth, and I'm really excited to make this quick 5-minute video on how you can rank at the top of Google to get that organic lead flow and to get extra work for your contracting business, whether you do plumbing, HVAC, solar, roofing installations, pool installations, hardscaping. It doesn't matter. This is all the same for any local business. And it's just, some absolute gems that I'm going to be sharing. It's literally what I do for a living. So you should definitely pay attention to this and not miss out. So first things first, we need to see where you're at, right? We can't improve something when we don't know where you're at currently. So that's why in this SEO checklist, and I'll put this in the description for you guys, you need to see where you're at, because what gets measured gets managed. Peter Drucker, amazing quote. But the first thing you're going to do is just search for your service on Google and then your area. So let's say we are a landscaper and we operate in Seattle. We want to know where we are ranking in comparison to our competitors. So you can see here that we have every single landscaping business in Seattle that is on Google, Google Maps. So if you aren't here on the first page, then there's a problem, right? You are wasting thousands of dollars and you could be getting so many more customers, so much more work if you can just rank in the top 5, in the top 10, even the top 20 will still bring you organic lead flow every single month without you having to spend money on advertising. So that's why it's so important you implement what I'm about to share. So first things first is just see where you're at. The second step is to use a free or very cheap local SEO auditing tool to be able to see the categories, the business categories, services, and just other things that your competitors are doing that you're not, that's allowing them to rank higher on Google. So for example, one of my favorite ones is called gmbeverywhere.com, and it's a Chrome extension. So it's very easy just to go to the domain, click install Chrome extension. You get a free plan. I'm not associated with this. I'm not affiliated with this, Chrome extension. This is just what I typically use. Yeah. And it's free to start. So you can get a few, comparisons. And obviously, we want to do this in other kind of service areas. So if you operate in Seattle, that's quite a big place. You would go for more of the suburbs, of the towns, etc. But, just make sure to get your thing downloaded. So then when you go onto maps, what we can do now is just like what I said, we need to do a local scan. So this allows us just to see what our competitors are doing that we're not. And you can see if we give it a second, it's basically just collecting all the information that it has on maps in your area. So you can see that it does the top 20 businesses. Now, what this is going to show you is the categories, services, reviews, location, business hours, attributes, and a few more things that we can basically implement ourselves to get ahead of the curve. So for example, for this keyword of landscaper in Seattle, the typical or the best, the number one company that's ranking is called Seattle Sustainable Landscapes, which you can see it's the top one, that's not sponsored, by the way. So here. And what they're doing is they just have one category. Okay, so that's something you could implement. Now, the second one has 5 categories, and the third one has 1 category. So you can see that the one that has, if you just put 1 category as landscaper, that will make you rank higher for that keyword. But you could probably add 2 and get some other ones like here. So that's probably not too big of a factor. But you can see here that the services, they have 35 services. This one has 149 services. This one has, let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, it's probably around 25. So you definitely need to be adding your services, so 21. So definitely add 20 plus services. That's what you would do on maps. Now reviews, you can see the top one has 73 reviews. So if you don't have 50 or around that kind of range, you're going to want to get more reviews. In terms of location, you can basically see where the location of the top ones are. So that's just a handy thing to use. And then obviously business hours. You can see that the 0 businesses open present day. So I think they've put it on 24 hours, or they do 7. So 10 hours today, 8 hours is the second one. Third one is 11 hours. So you can just, honestly, this is more of just seeing the amount of categories you should be doing, as well as services, and just the reviews they have to be in that top kind of 20. Now, what is also very important, which is number 3, and yeah, we've essentially reverse engineered top competitors already. So it's actually number 4 that we need to work on, which is following the NAP principle, which is basically keeping your name, address, phone number consistent across everything. So what I mean by this is, if you're changing your phone number on, Google Business Profile, that is not good. If you're changing your address on Google Business Profile, that also isn't good. Yeah, just keep your business name, your address, and your phone number consistent. Don't change it. Make sure it's consistent on your Facebook as well. So make sure your Facebook name is as close to that as possible as your business name. Same with your domain for your website. You want to make it as close to your business name as possible. And obviously have your phone number, the same phone number on your website, same phone number on your Facebook. And if you do this over time, you will get listed onto business citations, Yelp, all of that good stuff. So yeah, just remove old phone numbers you have, or addresses. Update service areas, add business hours. Now, this is the key part of the video. So I've saved the most important to the last. And what you have to be doing is uploading photos on a weekly basis. If you look at these guys, and if we take the top one and we go to their photos, so we should be able to see their photos here. So photos, 88 photos. Yeah, they have uploaded a lot of different photos of their work. And if you just upload 3 to 5 per week, so let's say you take a before and after photo of your work, whether you're a plumber, landscaper, roofing guy, it doesn't matter. But if you can just upload 3 to 5 photos per week, that is going to pay dividends in the next 2-3 months, and you will get so much more customer flow, I promise. Now, if you want to go a step beyond that, a quick tip is, let's say we are uploading this to our Google Business Profile, right? What you want to be doing is actually naming the file of the actual project and the area that you've done it in, which can help. It's called geotag. And yeah, I mean, it probably, works 5% like extra, but it's worth doing. Like whenever you do, let's say this, I would be downloading this and calling it homeowners garden, Seattle, or ideally the specific area, and then uploading it on a weekly basis. So yeah, just block out 5 minutes a week to upload your photos onto Google Business Profile, onto your Facebook. It really, really helps. So next is just getting more reviews, and ideally getting keywords in your reviews. So if we take a look at, like, obviously I'm just using this person as an example because I don't want to use my clients, but you can see here that they've got the business name, so Seattle in the actual in the review is amazing, and they've got the services here, so rock landscaping, garden services. So all of this is going to help them rank when people search for these keywords, and obviously they're responding to the reviews, which is amazing. I wouldn't expect anything less from a top ranking landscaping company in Seattle as an example. But yeah, and you can see here, hi David, paid the balance on your website for the irrigation installation. So the fact they're putting irrigation in the actual keyword, when homeowners are searching for irrigation, guess what? They're going to be popping up. So yeah, just really, really important to understand this. And that is, I believe, the final thing. Obviously, yeah, you can improve website relevance. So for example, if you do fencing installations, if you do retaining walls, patio design, so forth, make sure to have that in your actual website, just so either commercial or residential people can essentially see that you do this type of project, and they're going to be hiring you because of that. And obviously make sure you have a free estimate or free quote request and a form on your website. But besides that, it is just about staying consistent, uploading the photos weekly. Doesn't take much time at all. Just asking happy customers as soon as you've done a project. You have the QR code on Google to be able to send them that, and just getting reviews. Like it sounds so simple, just uploading photos, getting reviews with keywords in it. But I promise you, over time, this is going to allow you to rank top 20 in your area, especially for like a city. For the town, you would be expecting to be top 1, etc. So yeah, just do this, and yeah, it will definitely pay dividends. And if you want me to do this for you and obviously take it to the next step. We do a lot more than this, but this is, you know, a part of it to make sure you're getting just, you know, you're keeping busy year round. We don't want, you know, seasonal demand to take its toll on your business. So yeah, book a call below if you do want me to do all of this for you on a weekly basis and, you know, just help you grow online and stuff. So take it easy, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.